In this video demonstration, I'm going to show you how to create a web page in Adobe Spark, also known as Adobe Creative Cloud Express. So let's get started. In order to access Adobe Spark, you will want to go to your ClassLink dashboard and click on the Adobe Spark icon. Now, if you've never accessed Adobe Spark before, you will be prompted to choose a school account and make sure that you've selected that you are a student and sign in using your Hanover County Google account. Once you are in and logged in, you will see this as your dashboard in Adobe Spark. Notice down here, I've created lots of projects, so any recent activity will appear here. You will see lots of templates that you can scroll through that will give you the ability to not have to start from scratch. But for today's purpose, we are going to create a web page from scratch. So to get started, you're going to click the purple plus sign in the upper left corner and then select Web Page on the far bottom left. Remember, during this video tutorial, you can pause this video at any point in time to try it out on your own computer. What you now see is a place to add a title, subtitle, and a photo. Now, the difference between a web page in Adobe Spark and a web page that you normally visit on the internet, pages that you visit on the internet tend to have multiple pages that link from the home page. However, in an Adobe Spark web page, this is one long scrolling page. So you can add as much or as little as you want in your page. So to begin, you're just going to click and start adding your title. I'm going to do a project on sea turtles. And I'm going to put by Mrs. Taylor. And you'll notice that down here, even as I try to scroll down, you'll see my little plus signs. And my plus signs indicate all the different things that I can add. Now, there's only one thing that I can add in my title section here, and that is a photo. So when I click photo, you have the ability to upload your own photos. So if you wanted to pull them from Google Drive, you could do that. But what I recommend is to search the free and copyright-friendly images that Adobe Spark has for you. One of the really cool things that's going to happen if you choose these photos that are already here is it's going to cite your sources in your project for you. So I'm going to use some search terms to get some good pictures of sea turtles. This is a great one here, so I'm going to click on this, and then the title slide is going to be replaced with my image. And then notice it says scroll to start writing your story. So as I scroll, I get to another plus sign where I have all these options. So I'm going to show you all the different things and what you can do with these different options. So if I wanted to add another photo of a sea turtle, I could. Same process. I'm going to use the search bar, and the picture will show up right below my title. I have your settings gear here, which you can add alt text, which is something that is extra if you wanted to. As I keep scrolling, I could then add text. Now you have your format bar right here. So this means heading 1, heading 2. So if I wanted to start typing about sea turtles are an endangered species. Maybe this is a section title for information I want to include about sea turtles. Now I can double click on the title and I can change this to heading 1, which makes the text bigger. I could choose heading 2 if I wanted to. If it's a quote, it's going to italicize the text here and put this little line break right here. You can bullet information or number information. You can bold. So if I wanted to bold this, just going to highlight it and select the bold or italicized if I wanted to do that as well. I can add a link to something else. So it can be a link to a Google document. It could be a link to another web page. But I would just highlight the words that I want linked, click the link, and paste the website that I wanted to link to, and then click Save. And then I can also center, left justify, or right justify the text. So that's what you can do with your text. I'm going to leave it as a heading 2, and I'm going to center it on the page. Notice here above the picture, I forgot to mention that you can also add captions to your images as well. So sea turtles eat corals on the ocean floor. As I keep scrolling, I can get to my plus sign again, and I can continue adding information. So here's a button. Buttons are great. So click here to learn more. And again, I'm going to paste a website that my viewers are going to click on to learn more about sea turtles. So again, it's just copying and pasting a web address from another website right here. I can add videos. And this is where I might want to open up YouTube and find a video on sea turtles. Here's giant sea turtles, amazing coral reefs. So I'm going to click on this video and pause it. And I'm going to click share below the video. Here's the link. So I'm going to copy that, and I can hop back into Adobe Spark and paste the link to the video here and click save. The video will be embedded right on the page. It's a thing of beauty. You can add a photo grid. Photo grids are similar to like a collage. So this allows you to select multiple pictures at a time. So if I wanted to select this one, and this one, and this one, I can select lots of different pictures. Notice how they'll start to appear on the page. And again, it's just a collage. Notice how some are small, some are large, but I have editing abilities with how my photo grid looks. So notice I have this one selected. It has the blue line around it. I can replace this image if I wanted to. So maybe I change my mind and I don't like that one and I wanted to use this one instead. If I want this one to be a large photo, notice how it made it very large and the rest are smaller. Okay. I can move the order. So maybe I wanted him to be the very first image in the photo grid. Notice he's right at the top and the other ones are right at the bottom. So these two arrows allow you to move the order of the images. And then of course, if I wanted to delete an image, I can click delete. But photo grid, again, is like a little collage and all the images are very close together like this. When I'm done editing my photo grid, I can click save. And then as I keep scrolling, notice again, I can add a caption to my photo grid as well. And then we're going to move on and look at a glide show. A glide show is similar to a slideshow with a kick. So with a glide show, again, you can select multiple images. You can upload your own images. Notice how you can replace and move the order like you can in a photo grid. Delete images if you need. Once you've selected your images, you're going to click save. And what's going to happen in a glide show is the image is massive. It fills up the whole page, but it gives you this little kind of almost transparent text box, if you will, that gives you a plus sign inside of it. So when you click the plus sign, you can add another photo if you wanted to. You can add an image. You can keep scrolling, and as I scroll, it goes to the next image that I added in my glide show. So maybe this time I want to add some text that explains the information related to the picture that's being viewed. And I get additional images so I can keep adding information. So I can add a button. Again, a button will allow a viewer to click and it takes them to another website. You can add videos. And again, as I scroll, it goes to the next page. Maybe this time I want to add that. I'm just going to add the same video just for demonstration purposes. Click save. There we go. So you can add as much or as little in these little transparent kind of text boxes, if you will, to make it a little bit more dynamic. All right, as I keep scrolling, I've gotten to the last image in my glide show, and then I have the last option that I can add, which is a split layout. A split layout is going to have an image on one side, and then you can add a photo, text, a button, or a video on the other side. Now, if you would rather have the image on the opposite side, you can click the flip button here, and it's going to put the image on this side, and then you can add your text, photo, button, or video here. So I'm going to real quickly add another image, and then I'm going to add some text that's going to describe what's in that image. And again, I can keep adding additional pieces or additional media as I see fit. Okay, so those are all the different options that you can add to your web page. And again, it's a scrolling web page, so everything appears below all the other things. So it's not going to be multiple pages. It's just one long scrolling page. Now, when you are done, you have some buttons up here. So we're going to start over here on the far right. You have themes. Themes allow you to kind of change the text. So you can see this text right here is pretty basic. If I wanted to jazz it up a little, I can change the theme. The theme is the only way that you can change the text in a page. So you can scroll through those and decide which one you like. You have, at any point in time, you can preview what your final project looks like. And this is a really great opportunity to edit, to see the flow of it. So as I scroll, I get to my first image, I get to a caption that I added, a header that has a link, I get to my video, then I get to my photo grid, then I get to my glide show. I love glide shows because as you scroll, it changes pictures. You have text that can appear. You can have little videos appear. And then you get to a split layout. So you decide how you want to organize your page. Now, if you remember at the very beginning when I showed you how to add an image, when you choose the images within Adobe Spark, this is where it cites your sources. All your credits, the images that you use are already cited, and you don't have to worry about violating copyright. All right, so I can exit out of preview, and when I am completely done and ready to share my project with my teacher, I click share. I'm going to publish and share link. Here's where I can change the title if I need to. You can pick a category if you like, not a big deal. You don't have to do that. Again, here are all the photo credits. So if you found your own images, you can edit this and update it. And then you click create link. And this is the link that you're going to copy and paste into wherever your teacher wants you to paste the finished product. If you have any questions, feel free to use the written directions provided to you. You can rewatch this video, or you can reach out to Ms. Taylor on Schoology, and I will be glad to help you out. Good luck.